How I would start a Black Templars army in £200. We love the Black Templars for being absolutely insane. They were formed from the most devout imperial fists like Sigismund, and these guys just love the Emperor, maybe a bit too much, and they hate the Codex Astartes. Because who needs strategy when they can send in a shitload of lads with swords, and somehow it always works. And this makes for a super unique chapter of cute little killing machines. I'd start off with the new Combat Patrol for £105 or $170. The old one is good too, but it isn't sold anymore. You could probably get it on eBay or something, but it'd likely cost you even more than the normal price. Besides, the new one's still pretty good, even without that impulsor. You get the Emperor's Champion, who is a 90-point leader. He looks really good with the black sword, and he gives you some nice precision melee, and is excellent for taking out enemy characters. You also get a 10-man strong Crusader squad for some battle line, which is a staple of the Black Templars, getting you 1 Sword Brethren, 5 Initiates, and 4 Neophytes for 150 points, and the Emperor's Champion can lead them. Next, you get a squad of 5 Sword Brethren for 130 points for a decently strong melee squad, who the Emperor's Champion can also lead. Finally, you get 3 Blade Guard Veterans at 80 points, for 3 more elite melee fighters, giving you a very melee-centric army, which is obviously great for the Black Templars. Oh, and you get a Black Templars transfer sheet. This is a good start, and like I said, it costs you £105 or $170, so by buying the Combat Patrol, you'd be saving £30 or $63.50 than if you bought the stuff separately. We've got a few options on what to get next, and I think an impulsor would work really well in this army to deliver some troops to the front lines. But I would buy the Gladiator box, which costs a bit more at £58.50 or $96, but it does give you the option of running it as any of the Gladiator tanks, or you could still use it as the impulsor, because it's on the same sprue. Just don't glue the back and the turret down, and you can switch it up however you want, whenever you want. This is actually most of the £200 spent though, but you could get away with getting one more thing. A leader would be really good, and the Black Templars have loads to choose from, like Helbrecht, Grimoldus, or even just a regular Marshal. They're all good options, but because the Combat Patrol already comes with a leader in the Emperor's Champion, I would personally go for something else. May I suggest some Terminators? They aren't really something that comes to mind when you think of Black Templars, but they do work well. Hell, I'm pretty sure in older versions there were Sword Brethren Terminators. Anyway though, they cost £42.50 or $69, and Templar Terminators are actually slightly different. They are a massive 5 points cheaper than the regular ones at 175 points, and they get a more on-theme ability, and personally, Terminators always look good in black. That's how I'd start my army. You get a good variety of ways to slay your opponents in glorious melee combat. This army would be between 700 and 800 points, depending on if you use a Gladiator or Impulsor. I wish I had enough left over for another leader, but it's a good start, and you always need to plan to get something else. It's like a rite of passage for being a 40k player. Oh, and on another note, these are all the costs from the official Warhammer website, but you could absolutely save up to 20% if you bought them from discount retailers, such as Wayland Games.